What is going on, guys? Swaggy from another reaction video, and today we'll be reacting to something a little bit different. I picked this myself, and honestly, I think it's gonna be taking a little bit of time. So I'm have to probably say this gonna I'm probably gonna say this video might be late. So hold on, give me like a second. Okay, boys, that's done with. So let me get on to what I was about to do. Anyways, so we're about to check out something different. It's a trailer for a game that honestly I'm gonna be very excited to get to eventually play and enjoy. That game is obviously Security Breach. It's Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach. This is the gameplay trailer that just released 2 days ago. Now I didn't get to it like immediately when it happened because I was at school, and I didn't get into it afterward because I had to react to a couple other things at the moment. I was trying to get to it yesterday, but I didn't have the opportunity to. And yeah, today we're doing it. Yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna do a little reaction to it and analysis of it, since honestly this trailer is pretty good. I've already seen it, of course. I said I was watching it in the middle of class, so I got to see a lot of it. And honestly, some of it's very exciting. And I'm here to put also a little bit of my input into it as well. Anyways, with that out of the way, let's just get into this video. So we already leave off where we started in the last one. I'm trapped.
Ladies and
The
gentlemen,
Chica,
thank you for
of
visiting,
course,
and we hope
looking
you enjoyed
limp,
the show.
looking
Freddy and the gang are pretty tired, but they'll
oddly
be back
zombie-like,
again next
very
week after
zombie-like.
a few days of scheduled maintenance.
Alright, don't know when this takes place, but I think it might be in either near
Freddy
the beginning
Fazbear's
or
Mega
at least
Pizzaplex
near
is
the
now
start
closed,
of the game.
initiating nighttime protocols.
No, no!
Oh,
Wait, I'm still
there's
here!
there's the updated model. Oh, yo,
Lights on!
lights on.
I warned you!
I warned you. Okay. Push over cans, so noise is going to be a mechanic in the game. Wonder how that's going to work. A lot more. There's Moondrop, or the kicker. Oh, this is the one thing I wanted to talk about. Hopping into Glamrock Freddy and being able to take control of him. Charge flashlight, so we got a battery mechanic as well. Wonder how that's going to be displayed.
Open at 6 a.m.
Looks like a cutscene when you're entering Monty's data force or something.
And try
Wolf
not to
force.
draw attention to yourself. If
Alright.
there is another way
There's
out,
the entrance.
I will help you find it.
Music Man.
I promise.
Yeah. Icon. Just iconic. Yep. Glamrock Chica. Yeah. Sick. Love it. Montgomery Gator. Bam. Just matches that. Oh, this thing I wanted to talk about as well. Glamrock Freddy is glitching.
Front of the building, where you will be given novelty glasses, a voucher for one free
Oh, there's Vanny dancing
and
like
where
he
you will sign a
does
legal
always
disclaimer
always
releasing us
does.
of all liability for anything that might have happened during your
Getting
visit.
closer. Get
Have
away.
an awesome night, and we'll see you again soon.
There you are. Another thing I want to talk about as well, that one.
Would you like
And
to take
finally,
a short survey about your experience?
and finally, the date for this entire thing out coming in like 2 months. At this moment, maybe like 1 month, since it's like already the 29th. But there's a lot of things I wanna talk about from there. So that was the trailer for the new Security Breach that's coming out in December 16th. Now, so from what it looks like, there's a lot of elements that are going to be very incorporated into this game, like noise, sneakiness. That was most of you have already seen videos where they like pulled up things about like the mechanics and like from like the PlayStation blog about Security Breach. Of course, so we already know that there's going to be an element of stealth and speed into this. So obviously, you're going to have to be a lot more quieter in this new game. The stamina bar goes down really fast, I've noticed. So it looks like if you're running from something, you better make it worth it. That you're gonna be able to get away. And yeah, other than that, let me talk about a couple other things as well. So we already saw the mechanic of being able to hop inside Glamrock Freddy and being able to walk past some of the animatronics. That's definitely gonna be a big mechanic there. And we already saw Glamrock Freddy in like the first like he was apparently like in the hub, near the hub area where we saw the animatronics on stage. Now this is the thing I wanted to get into. So we saw, so we saw that the animatronics were on stage, like they were performing their music and all that, and we saw Glamrock Freddy glitching out. Now that obviously has to do something with either him like just having like maintenance problems or something else. I believe it is something else though. I don't know. Uh, but yeah, we then saw him. We also saw after he was tweaking out that we saw like some like interface he had in his face or like in like his eyes. He's like, oh, something detected, things like that, robot mode, and they said, oh, not actually it said show mode. So that might be right after, like right before we see Glamrock Freddy, or maybe that's a while after that, since he did fall over on the floor and drop his mic. But very much so, we know Glamrock Freddy's already very much like tweaked out, like he's glitching out a bit. Now I can't tell if that's glitch trap or something else that's taking a like a hold of him. But it's obviously there's something's wrong, and he might either be better, like he's either going to be a very good guy or a very bad guy. Can't tell at the moment. We can only wait for that to happen. Another thing I wanted to get into, but hold up, give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. Anyways, like I was saying, we saw Monty hanging onto what appeared to be like a ride, I believe, and then he hops down onto like a track, like sort of like an item track, and obviously that's somewhere in like the either the golf course or something that brings us deeper into the facility. I believe I think it's in the Gator course somewhere there, and I think that might be our introduction to Monty. And here's what I believe as well. So that little turret that he destroyed, I think that might be the Faz Blaster. They never said that you could take it with you, but they said it had infinite ammo, which I believe, like it's obviously mounted on the floor, probably plugged into into like a socket or something. So of course it's gonna have like infinite energy. And of course Monty probably destroys it, so they're probably more prevalent in Monty's Gator course. That's what I believe it's gonna be. It's gonna be a matter of running from Monty and hitting him with those little turrets that are around his entire like area to stun him. And he's obviously going to reach for them and destroy them every time. I believe that cutscene might repeat over and over, where he's just bow and then just rips apart the turret. Because like we have to find some way to get a weakness out of him, and I don't think we get the fast cam at that moment. And even then, the fast cam has a limited amount of charges. Yeah, that's the thing that we saw stunned Roxanne Wolf in the trailer. And yeah, I believe that's what the Faz Blaster is. It's just like a mounted like laser turret in like either the laser tag area or in Monty's Gator course. I do believe it's in Monty's Gator course since he does have that aspect of green into it. It was like green and yellow. Hold on, let me try to pull it up. Sorry, I have to go back in the trailer a bit. Okay, here it is. Oh, that's the wrong. So we can obviously see it has a little bit of red into there, a little bit of green, purplish in there. So I believe that is either in the laser tag area or in the Gator course, and that's what we'll be using to probably stop Monty in his tracks from like trying to catch us. And it's pretty obvious that he doesn't like it, since he's obviously just smashing it to bits. He's just destroying it, ripping it apart. So it's obvious that he's. Oh, and we see a Gator-like obstacle course right here, a Gator-like thing over here. So we know it's gonna be somewhere in his area. We also, where was our thing? Where's that thing? It's right here, I believe. Here's the Faz Cam. This is what we're gonna use to stun the animatronics from like approaching us. Obviously, from what the PlayStation blog said, uh, the security bots or the staff bots are gonna be alerting the animatronics to come and find us and hunt us down and kill us probably. And I believe that they usually don't like kill people. That they're not gonna try to. I believe that. Let me get my thoughts in. Let me get my thoughts in my head and not like in a jumble of words. So I believe that what they usually do is they usually escort the people out of there. They either capture them and just report to the police, but maybe Glitch Trap, being more prevalent here, just as Vanny is, might have accessed the animatronics, and instead of capture, they're looking to kill Gregory. That's what I believe, at least. Anyways, from another thing that I've noticed, there's Music Man, Giant Music Man, as they say. He's probably most likely the one with that was in the trailer, or the Fazbear and Friends trailer, who was stomping around with his big old hands. And honestly, this just links this game to, you know, Pizza Simulator a lot more. This just because this character only existed in FNAF 6, in Pizzeria Simulator. There is no way he could have been here if, you know, secure. There's no way he could have been here from into the restaurant. So we know this is probably not in the past, more or less, but more in the future. We already knew that, but like it's more like more confirmation, because a lot of people didn't know if this was going to be taking place in the past of like the history of animatronics or in the future. We had like suspicions because we saw like old antiques of the Freddy Fazbear Company, and this is just another one. This is honestly just another piece of evidence that says this is way in the future of all that stuff. The only thing that I'm concerned about is why he came out of a sewer pipe in the security breach building. That's my only question. And why he's got headphones on, bro. You got a top hat and headphones on, bro. You can't. You can't be this dripped out. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Okay. Another thing I noticed, bro. Why does this look like PS1 graphics, bro? Why does this look like PS1 graphics? I'm looking like that's looking at Chica, bro. Oh my god, man. Whatever. I'm over it. Of course, this is the scene I was also mentioning as well, where Monty's probably on a ride of some sort, and then he hops down, and he's just like, okay, I'm gonna just start blasting. Looks like, oh my god, we get a whole different angle of that. Bam. This scene already looks done. Like, everything about this scene is very well made, and it looks already done. The only thing that I think is gonna take a lot more time, like maybe like a month or two, like this month or two, is mostly the security camera setting, and maybe a little more rendering, more lighting, that stuff like that. But so far, the cutscenes, the fights, and overall the look of the game have already been made. That's what I think. But they're gonna spend the next like month or two, like the next November. They're gonna spend November and December probably working on the camera system, which shouldn't take too long. They just gotta make it all rendered and stuff like that. Shouldn't hopefully not take too long. I mean, they got a whole month to fix that problem, so let's hope they do. Of course, there's other things I want to mention, like what was it? Yeah, like this sort of thing. Yeah. So what we know so far is that you know, like Sun dude is like, yo, lights are off. I'm going crazy. I warned you to turn on the lights, bro. I'm literally about to go insane and kill you. It's more like, bro, it's more like a case of like, okay, so at night he's evil, in light he's good, which is very weird and brings up a lot more things that could be done. Maybe like flashing him with the light will temporarily turn him into sunrise, or it's gonna be more like an aspect of going back and forth here, maybe. Whereas like you gotta go back to turn on the light, and then you gotta come back, but it's like on a timer or something. It could be a number of things, but I think that's what it is. It's like I'm back and forth. Like you go back and forth between something you need to do in that area and to go turn on the light to make sure that sunrise doesn't go, you know, cuckoo crazy and starts trying to hunt you and kill you. Of course, we also have a new design for the security guard. Her eyes are yellow now. She's a lot more refined, a lot more better detailed. Because in the last one, it did look like a weird character. It did look like a Sims character. Not gonna lie. Anyways, from what else we noticed, where's the scene? Where's the scene? There it is. We see Glamrock Freddy. Glamrock Freddy's right here, where I got my pointer right here. He's right here. And this might either be our first interaction with him, or we left him there to charge, because he's either gonna charge in the main, like on the stage area, or he's gonna, charge by those energy stations. But I think those are mostly for, recharging our flashlight and battery. Oh, I just thought of something that we could probably do that'll be very good. Maybe if we're in Glamrock Freddy and we see one of those recharge stations, but we're already good, but Freddy's battery is pretty low, we can go over there and get him to smash the battery pack open and take it from inside and put him into himself. Of course, it's gonna bring in an aspect of desperation and strategy. You're gonna be like, okay, so there's one over here, but this is pretty far from where I need to be. So I'm gonna go smash the one that's over there, grab the battery pack there so I can recharge Freddy, and I'm just gonna stay here. But I think in the hub area, this is where he's going to charge. He's going to be here, effectively charging, and we'll have to go on like the main area from side to side to decide where we want to go, all that stuff. I don't believe any animatronics can go into this area. I believe that most of them are stuck into where they need to be. I don't know, maybe they're collecting trash in that area, or maybe they're just something that might happen, since I don't see any animatronics in this area. But there was one weird thing in the PlayStation blog that looked like a hand moving away, that kind of deal. And this scene where Chica's eating something, I think she might not be eating it so much as storaging it. Like it might just be like a bunch of mechanical parts that they're eventually going to use to rebuild. Like they're going to use to build maybe the Afton amalgamation or something like from the books. But of course, we see that Chica just gets completely destroyed. Nothing there. Not very much to it. We see her get completely obliterated. Sad to say, but rip. So yeah, those are just some of my ideas that might be happening for Security Breach. Uh, like I said, there's a lot of them that might happen, might not happen at all. I might just be crazy, that kind of deal. I just thought of the just smashing the battery things open, like literally right now. But yeah, that's pretty much my perspective on this. I believe that there are very good aspects of the game that I might be right for one thing or might be wrong for the other thing. I don't know. At this point, there's only things we can only speculate, because the game's coming out in 2 months. Well, almost 2 months. We just got like this month of November, then like December 16th. That's just pretty close. And I got just enough money to buy the game on launch. Of course, I'm not sure if I'll either have to buy it digitally or on the store. But if you do want me to do a playthrough of that when I get it, then go ahead and put in the comments below. But not right now, of course not. I'll mention it later, near December 16th or near Christmas or something, bro. Anyways, that'll be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna leave a link to the original trailer for you yourself to dissect and maybe bring up some better ideas and topics about what might be going on. Of course, these are all just my ideas. They are not, they're not like confirming anything new. So always take my stuff with a grain of salt. I literally think of like half of the stuff I'm saying like on the spot. Anyways, aside from that, I'll be seeing you boys in the next video tomorrow, which is a live stream, most likely. I did to catch up on some requests, that kind of deal. But if you guys want to attend to that live stream, please just, just get in there, I guess. And yeah, that should be it. Anyways, yeah, that's it. I'll be seeing you boys in the next video tomorrow. Have a good day. Don't let anything bring you down. And if your day's already going bad so far, make the most out of it. You don't get this day again. I'll be seeing you boys in the next video tomorrow. Stay frosty, stay good, as well as enjoy the rest of your day. Bye-bye. By the way, ignore that if you hear that. If you don't, then don't just ignore me. Anyways, bye-bye.